Alright, welcome to this video friends, and in this video I'm going to talk about Vagrant. So Vagrant is kind of infrastructure as a code which is provided by HashiCorp, and it can help you spin up your virtual machine without any troubles, and you can do so by providing the configuration as a code. And in this tutorial I will show you how you can install Vagrant and how you can use Vagrant to spin up your virtual machine. First of all, you have to go to vagrantup.com and download the software. So it has these steps to install, for example, for macOS, Windows and Linux. However, for Windows, you have some installation packages. So you can just click on AMD64, download it, and you can install it. So once you install, you would be able to see something like this into your command prompt. So if you type vagrant-v, this will tell you the Vagrant version. So for me, the Vagrant version is 2.3.4, which is the latest version here, which has been specified. So let us get started with Vagrant and we'll configure a virtual machine. Now one thing to note that Vagrant has a concept of Vagrant Boxes, which is just like an image for your virtual machines. So with these boxes you can download and install your virtual machines up. You can go to app.vagrantup, or you can just try to search for Vagrant Boxes in your favorite search engine, and you would be redirected to this page where you would see you have the provider mentioned here. For example, right now I'm using a VirtualBox, so I can just select on VirtualBox and it will give me all the boxes that are available for VirtualBox. You have VMware, libvirt, and if you go to more, you will see you have AWS, CloudStack, DigitalOcean. So there are a lot of images, or you can say boxes available. So for this tutorial, I will stick to VirtualBox, and the image, or you can say the box that I'm going to use is Ubuntu Trusted 64. So I will provide this link into the description box as well. You can use this link to open this boxes. So I'm in the directory where I'm going to work, and you can see I've opened also the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. It does not have any virtual machine right now. I will open this in my favorite code editor, and you will see this Vagrant intro directory does not have anything. So what we are going to do is just do Vagrant init, and when you do Vagrant init, it will create a Vagrant file. And as you can see here, I have a Vagrant file already created here. Now it has a lot of comments, and let me just move it there. So I will just explain you what this Vagrant file means. So the Vagrant file will contain all the configuration related to the virtual machine that you want to configure or provision. So if you read the comments, it says all Vagrant configuration is down below. The 2 is the Vagrant version, and as I've already showed you, the version that I'm currently using is 2.3.4. So we are going to use a file which is compatible to version 2, and that's why this is recommended. You should not change it unless you are using any old version or there is any update in Vagrant. It also specifies where you can search the boxes. If I click it here, you will be redirected to this page, and if I select this Ubuntu Trusted 64, you can see this is the name of the box that I have to use. So I will just change it here, and let me just remove everything else. Now there are certain configuration that you can use. I will just remove everything because this is some advanced configuration, and we'll talk about this in the next video. And I will come to this part. Let me just remove this one. So I will just uncomment this, and you can see here we have the description like configuration, config VM provider. So here our provider is VirtualBox, and for this provider we are going to change some configuration, and the configuration that we are going to update is the GUI is true. This means whenever the virtual machine is booting up, it will show us the graphical user interface. Then we can update the memory. This is the random access memory that we are going to provide to the virtual machine, and we can also update this number of CPUs that we want to provide to this virtual machine, and that's it. So this will define the virtual machine that we need to spin up, and I can open the terminal here, and if I just do Vagrantup, and you can see here it will first try to import this base box, and that is it will download it from the cloud, and then it will spin it up. Now it will configure some of the defaults which have been configured, and you can see this GUI has been popped up, and it has already forwarded the port to 127.0.0.1 4 times 2, and you can use the Vagrant hostname to log in. Alright, so this is running, and I can just log in here. And I'm able to log in. Now you can see the details of the virtual machine. We had configured 2 processors and 2048 MB of base memory. Now if I want to destroy it and update or modify it, I can do so. So let me just clear the terminal, and what I will do, I will just do a vagrant halt. So if I do a vagrant halt, it will just switch off this virtual machine gracefully, and I can also destroy it. So it will automatically remove everything related to that virtual machine. Now if I want to increase or change any configuration, I can just update this vagrant file and try to spin up just using vagrant up, and you can see you can just share this file with any person and he would be having the same configuration what you had configured to use this virtual machine. So it's very easy to spin up virtual machine using Vagrant, and in the future videos I will talk about some detailed configuration and some detailed examples related to Vagrant. I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.